Coming up on you, man, Ace. One high.
Steven, I'm gonna ride your bumper all the way around the track. Come on. Watch the three, watch the three!
Sounds good. I slowed down for you.
My bad, sorry.
I'm gonna pit coming in. I realized I forgot to set my steering ratio, so it's twitchy as hell.
Wow, I can't believe we made it through that.
You know, shit.
I can't believe we made it through that.
Hell yeah.
Okay, punch it.
Sorry, Derek. Thought I was clear.
Just can't, it's like we just can't stay away, off each other. I got your number, 7.
I don't know how I missed that one.
Hey, 35, where are y'all at?
Did you guys hold the line at all?
I can. Go, go, go!
Tried to give you a push 55, but I couldn't stay behind you. I kept drifting away.
Hello? Hello? Okay, was testing to hear back for my microphone. Does not appear to be working. Hello, testing? Testing? Nope.
My bad. Curtin got me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, 9, we had a good run going.
Hello? 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 Testing? 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 Hello? Testing? Testing? Alright, testing. Testing.
I couldn't quite stay on your bumper. I moved around a little bit too much, but I was trying to figure it out.
There's some bad lag on that.
You mind 15 not bump drafting on the turns, you think?
See, there's a weight on the track.
Hey, Aiden, what's up? Can you hear me? It has been a while. New house? Knew a lot of things, but I am back streaming sim racing. Hopefully, let me know if you can hear me because I was having some issues with sound earlier. Hello? Okay. It is picking up mic. Okay. You can hear my voice? Okay, cool. Let me go back to the where is the actual racing? There it is. So the laptop is sitting on a paper towel box behind me. So if I don't respond immediately, it's because I'm not looking. But this is the race screen for... Oh, Aiden left. Maybe he couldn't having issues with sound or something. So this is the race screen. So there are 3 minutes of practice, which you can see we're almost through it. Excuse me. And then there will be qualifying. So qualifying lasts 5 minutes. You get to do 2 laps, and then wherever you place, yeah. So you'll get to see qualifying here in a second if anybody's still watching this. So, as you can imagine, or maybe you can't imagine if you don't know much about racing, qualifying is you just go around the track, you get the best time that you can, and then whoever has the fastest time starts first in the actual race. And in qualifying, it is just one person on the track at a time.
What's going on? The light? I was just thinking it's so quiet. And there you are. Where would Bubby be without this select?
So the green flag means I'm starting my first qualifying lap. And goal is just to be as steady as possible. This is Daytona, which at this track and the other one is Talladega, you do not let off the gas. The bottom left, you can see my inputs. The green is the accelerator pedal. At this track, you're pretty much on it all the time. The middle one will be a red bar, and that's your brake. And then the leftmost one is a blue bar, and that is your clutch pedal. All the cars in this game are manual shift. And you can probably see my wheel bouncing back and forth as I drive. That is not me necessarily doing that, as most wheels are. This one has force feedback. That is the bumps in the track are actually causing it to go back and forth. Also, well, I'll explain as we get in, but there's something in iRacing called your safety rating and then your iRacing rating. And both of those, safety is basically how many times do you hit people, and then your iRacing is basically how well do you finish. This race is unranked, so I'm not going to be so careful. If you happen to be on for the next race, which would be what's called a stock car race, or it's basically cars, honestly, you could buy at a dealership, but stripped down to only the bare essentials. Those ones are ranked, so I am much more careful in those races, because my goal is to get my safety rating up. So that is the checkered flag. That is my second lap. Let's see if I can... I'm currently sitting 9th, as you can see on the bottom. You can see on the bottom right, or 10th now. It keeps updating as people complete their laps. Like I said, you get 5 minutes to do qualifying, and then as you qualify, you know, it'll keep updating. You see now I moved down to 12th, so okay, nothing great. It's hard to qualify at this track though. You see the brake, bottom left.
Yeah, dang it, you it, man. Yes, goddamn.
So yeah, and then you can see at the top left, there's a minute 13 left, and at that point we'll start the actual race.
RJ, I got something for you, brother.
Stupid shit like that.
And what it's
Hey,
showing
I
is
got a
just a
question for you.
replay, which I can actually.
Rick. Rick.
I normally turn voice chat off, but on this track it's kind of useful as people try to coordinate with each other. And I can also make this TV1. So you can see my car going around the track a little bit in the middle. And during the race, I may not be able to see chat as much. If you say anything, I will try to glance back from time to time. Like I said, the laptop I can see, the chat is actually behind me.
Sad though is you expect it from little kids, but he sounds older.
Debating turning off voice chat. It's pretty pretty stupid tonight.
Nice lap, RJ.
Thanks.
Yeah, most qualifying efforts are a little bit, I don't want to say skill-based. This is skill-based, but this one is just, you know, how low on the track can you keep it. Okay, so now it is race time. You can see up there where it says grid, so I have 2 minutes to basically click the button, which puts me in the race.
What's up, Ron?
I thought I clicked it.
Randy, how you doing, bud?
Maybe.
Excellent, but I'll get better.
There we go. Double click it. Alright. Start up the truck. So I can change what's in the bottom right with buttons. I can select fuel and tires. I think all the races in the Rookie Series, you don't have to worry about pitting.
Well, good luck.
But going down here, you can see there are 10 laps to go.
Got a known record.
So this is a 10-lap race. It'll show you who's ahead and behind car number wise, and then on the right-hand side, it will show you. It will show me how far back or forward they are of me in terms of seconds.
I got him facing the highway instead of me.
I think. Yep. Okay, that is straight on. I had my wheel turned completely.
Everyone, is he the guy that I had to mute?
Johnson, yeah.
No, it just said he manually disconnected, so maybe we died.
So, and you can see in the bottom right, we got about 30 seconds maximum. Once everybody grids, it'll automatically go to 0. But apparently somebody hasn't gridded up yet, so still waiting.
Yeah, he already got something posted on chat, so other than that, I think that's good.
Good luck, everyone. Let's do a little bit of give and take and see if we can have a fun, clean race.
Roger that.
I agree.
We can grab it.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside.
And so at the bottom, you will get to see through the entire race. Oh, missed third gear there. But at the bottom left, you will be able to see my inputs through the whole race. That may be a bit more interesting at other tracks, but at this one, it's pretty much just pedal the whole time.
Remember, keep your arms and legs side to right at all times.
I do sometimes drag the brake, which means as I've got full throttle, I'll still hit a little bit of the brake to slow down. If you are a racer as well, that's actually better than letting off the gas because you keep your engine more revved up. Whereas if you let off the gas, your revs drop and it can take a little bit longer to build those back up. If you drag the brake, it slows you down without losing those. As long as fuel is not a concern, that's a better option. Because starts tend to be a little bit jerky at this track, I do start in third gear. You can start in second or third. Second, you'll go a little bit quicker, but given the rookie nature of this event, third is sometimes a little safer. There are no yellow flags, so if you wreck, everything just keeps on going. Hopefully I have a good race here. My goal is to be a little bit safe at the beginning, but draft is very important, basically following people. So, you know, just stay with the draft and see what happens.
The pace car is in.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Got 10 laps to go. Car outside.
2, come on down if you want the spot.
Still there. Still there. Still there. 1 minute, 1.489. Still there.
Whew, I saw that one happening.
Sorry, I didn't try to get on the track. I stayed by the cone. Flip you.
No, it's all good. There's nothing you can do about it.
Stay low. The car on the high side. Clear high. Car outside. Still there.
Man, your truck bounces so much at this track. It is just insane.
Still there.
Whoa. Oh, they're getting squirrely up here. Man, we are in the middle of it. Whew, I think that might have been my fault. I may have drifted up into him a little bit, but I don't know how in the world I saved that thing. So when you get on what's called the apron, which is the bottom of the track, if you get on it and you get your left side tires on it and your right side's still on the main track, it is so loose. As far as winning, I don't think we're going to do that, but maybe pick up a few spots here or there. Oh, you're good, Aiden. Glad you joined, and yeah, it has been a long time. Hope you're enjoying it. I don't know if you I'll definitely show it after the stream is over, or after the race is over. Had a pretty crazy ride there. I probably I probably ran into somebody else, and that being said, did not spin the thing, which was pretty insane. Alright, we got 5 laps to go. So just kind of hoping somebody wrecks. I got somebody coming from the back, so I'm going to let them go around and try to use that draft to go a little bit faster. Hopefully they don't go too fast around me, and I can pick up their draft.
high when you get to it.
Still there. Stay low.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, given where we are as far as positioning goes, why that guy is staying to my outside.
But apparently all the way against the wall wasn't high enough.
Clear up top.
Usually, when you get this far back, you want to line up. You go faster. If you stay side by side, it makes you go slower. So I figured the white car was letting me by, but he stayed up top, which is, you know, totally fine. I mean, I don't care to ride around in the back of this, but just trying to get coordinated with these guys a little bit. Looks like they're in a line now.
I'll follow you too. When I get back up there.
Oh, you a bitch.
Who are you talking to?
Number 20, wait, where the fuck he go? He wrecked me and then dipped out.
Yeah, that sucks. I feel bad for the wreck that just happened. I was all the way up against the wall with that pack coming. I don't know if they just didn't get in line to get by me, but looks like they came 2 and 3 wide. There's just no more room for anybody to go.
It's been going good, man. Just new house, new job, new everything. So it's been pretty crazy, but kind of got us set up at the new place, and just want to get back into streaming a little bit. Gonna try to be. I know I said this before, but gonna try to be semi-consistent with it, at least a couple times a week, if not more, and see where it goes. But yeah, just having fun. Got a new racing rig, and I think this is the gaming I belong in. I enjoy this. How's it been going with you, Aiden? Anything new?
Oh, man, I was want to work for that.
We haven't done the outside of you a little bit.
I realized very quickly I need to put the laptop just underneath the monitor I'm using to race, because I'm having to turn over 90 degrees over my shoulder to read chat, and that makes it very difficult. So I will reposition the laptop probably after this race as well, so I can read a little bit easier. Oh, that's good, man. Oh, trying to read. We just got. Oh, very cool, man. That's exciting. Congratulations. That is very awesome. Alright, this is the last lap, so I'm probably not going to really try to pass these guys, maybe, but we'll see what happens. I mean, as bad as they've been on their laps before, I kind of expect them to wreck themselves anyway. I mean, they're trying to wreck each other. Yeah, I'll just take what I come in 8th.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job. You did really well.
Oh, you deserve it, man. You deserve to be pumped. That is awesome. All right, so not bad. I came 8th. Let's see what I managed to do there. Thanks. I think I finished over where I started. Let's see if I can see where I.
On the win.
Come on.
It was a fun race, even though I got wrecked a couple of times. It was just circumstance. Had fun.
Yeah, so I started 17th. I finished 8th. That's kind of my goal, is to finish, over where I started. Let's see if I can find out. First of all, I'm pretty sure this was my fault. But let me pause it real quick. I'm pretty sure this was my fault, but let's see. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, I think I came up. I came up bad. So, yeah, oh my god! What? Where did he go? Where did he go? Hang on. Oh my gosh, where did this guy go? He went to the moon. Did not know that even happened. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, I'm definitely saving this replay. How do I save? Hang on. How do I save replays? Is it here? Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, save. I'm gonna call this. I did save my first win. I'll be posting videos of just compilations. But I'm gonna call this one Orbit. So I'm using a cheap Bluetooth keyboard because I'm sitting at the racing wheel, and so the keyboard is not tremendously high quality. Let's see if I can. Here's me. So I just want to show you this pretty crazy save after I did that. Despawned. So that was definitely my fault. I moved up. But then I come back on the track and the car just gets super loose. Which you can kind of tell it. Yeah, a little loose there. What you really see it, I'll put it in the cockpit view. Cockpit. Where is it? Just, you can see my wheel. Just watch how many adjustments I make to save this. Right, left, right, left, right, up, right, left. So that's my badge of honor for thank you, Aiden. This is good drift. That's my badge of honor for this this one. So yeah, that was not a bad race. Like I said, the next one will be oh, hopefully we didn't lose the stream here. Hang on. We may have lost. Yeah. Hang on. Tell me that's going to capture that window. It does not capture that window. That's annoying. I don't know why it does that. I'm registering for a race. I'm trying to get it to... Actually, hang on one second. I might know how to do this. Window capture. Sorry, I'm doing... this is my first stream in forever. So, yes. iRacing. Okay. So I'm registering for the street stock. This one is ranked, so I'm going to try to be pretty careful with this one, not get into a lot of wrecks and things. Let me click join, and then once it loads back up, I should be able to switch to that window. I will be, as I work a little bit more on my streaming setup down here, I will be getting a camera, getting this. I mean, it's a little bit messy, so, but I will clean up. I will get a camera so you can see me, and won't feel like you're talking just to a screen. I'll keep doing a little bit, working on a little bit more. I want to get back into it. It's really fun, great hobby. Yeah. So, like I said, this is, not like I said, but this is the street stock. So these cars you can buy right off the road. And basically, they've done, in terms of if you do this in real life. Oh, hang on. Sound. Enable voice.
There's no grip.
There we go. Don't need voice chat in this one. But, it's basically cars you can buy right off, you know, the used car lot. Take everything that you don't need out of it, and this is what you end up with. I think engines are probably modified a little bit, but it may be just straight whatever this. I mean, it's street stock, so probably whatever the engines are. So yeah, it's a very different type of racing. You got to watch your tire wear in this one. It's very fun, and it's also ranked, and so I'm a lot more careful. But I'll give you an idea of what this looks like. You cannot run. There's no collisions in the pits either, which is very nice. Oh, Went from second back to first gear. Whoops. I'm a professional. Yeah. I'm gonna let these guys go around because this is my first lap. It's a warm-up lap. I don't want to get in people's way, so we're actually practicing. By the way, the line underneath the rearview mirror is an idea of how close I am to my best lap at this track. You can see as it goes into the pluses, that means I'm doing worse than my best lap. And if it goes into the positives, then it means I'm doing better. At the same point at the track, I'm doing worse or better. It'll turn green and red, although there it goes, green. If it's green, it means I'm going faster. You know, the time I'm getting closer to the best or further away if I'm already doing better. And if it's red, that means I'm doing worse and getting worse. So. Oh, shoot. Right. Thank you. Thank you. 1 second. Let me get in the grass here. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm glad you said something. I totally forgot to change it. Didn't. Oh, let me go window. And then, is it this one? Yes. Okay. All right, give it a second. You guys should see the... No, this is just open practice. So, you get a certain amount of time. So, basically, the races start every half hour. And so, if you feel like leaving, although it's actually getting ready to start here in a second, but they start every half hour. This is just open practice. You just get to get on the track before the race and just play around. So, definitely did not make me throw the race. And so qualifying is about ready to start. Qualifying is much more important here. So I'm going to go ahead and stop into the grass. Somebody just went to orbit. Oh, was there a... I didn't see a countdown. I mean, I could be totally missing it, but, yeah, just the way I remember, I just keep a track on an actual clock. But, if there is a countdown, yeah, that would be what it's for. Let me think. Trying to find the best place to put... Do I have enough? I think I do. Alright, I'm going to try to move this laptop. Alright, give me a thumbs up if you can still hear me. Or yup or something. Hopefully that worked. Alright. Thanks, and we do have 4 people watching, so hi to whoever the 4th person is. But yeah, so my pro gamer setup, Aiden, is my laptop is sitting on a Bounty paper towel box turned on its side, which has a cord running underneath my rig to keep it alive. And that's how I can read the chat, because I only have a single monitor, and I know there's ways to put chat on top of the iRacing window. I just don't know what that is yet. Once I figure that out, I think I'll do that, just so I don't have to have a weird setup. But just now getting back into streaming, and a lot to learn about all this newfangled stuff. But yeah, now it's time to qualify for this race, which is far more important. So I'll move it to the standings window at the bottom right, and you'll see as people's lap times update. Whoop, don't get my foot caught on the laptop cord. All right.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap. One more lap. 23.574.
Oh. Wasn't me. Oh. 2. Whoops. Okay then.
Alright, there's the ticket flag.
Have to pay respects. Yeah, my first lap I knew was okay, but I was trying to push it that second lap, and I just pushed it a little bit too hard. I'll throw it up on the... So these are my 2 qualifying laps. Ended up 14th out of 17, so hopefully I can improve on that. I'm usually... Thanks, Aiden. I'm usually better at races than I am at qualifying, and I think part of that is my driving style, or... it's pretty good until it wasn't. My driving style is... I'm good at saving my tires. It's a little bit longer race, and it's very easy to burn up your tires. Prior, like halfway, your tires go away. I'm really good at saving my tires, but that doesn't translate well to qualifying when you just want to go super quick, for 2 laps and you don't care about tires. Oh, gridding time. All right, race time. I think this is a little bit longer of a race. Grid. Thank you.
You'll be lining up on the inside. Pit road
this is a 40-lap race. It sounds long, but trust me when I say it goes pretty quickly. It's a very, very short track, unlike Daytona, which was super long. So you see in bottom right, countdown till the race will start. That will turn to 0 if everybody gets on the grid. But if not, you get up to 2 minutes to get your stuff on the grid. So if you need to go pee or whatever, that's what that's there for. Need to grab a drink. Speaking of which, I do not have water with me. That is a mistake. Yeah, I don't know exactly what model car this is. It may say, I'll look. Remind me and I'll look on the home screen. But let me make sure this wheel is that. Okay. So the wheel rotates more than once. So it's I've started races before where I thought it was straight, but it was turned 360 degrees to the right or left. And if it's to the right especially, you risk running into the car next to you, which is embarrassing. So I just rotate it until I feel it stop, and then I know rotate it 360 plus what, another 90, whatever that is, and then I know I'm good. Yeah, it kind of looks like, if I had to guess, Trans Am is probably a good guess. Maybe, what is it? Is that the old Camaro I'm thinking that kind of looks like this? So and you can see up the top it says 2 to green. That means there's 2 laps to go. So we go around the whole track once. Because it's such a short track, they want to give us enough time to make sure we get all grouped up properly. So that's why it says 2 to go. If I ever do a race that has yellow flags, where if there's a wreck, people all come together, then you'll see like 3 to go, or you know, whatever. I think it does that, something like that. But it'll tell you at least at 2 to go. Almost got ran into by the person behind me. So that was that was good. There's also something you may see if I hit the wall or something else. At the top, you'll see like 0x or 2x or 4x or something. If you get 17 incident points, which it shows down at the very bottom of that black box at the bottom right, then you get disqualified. But the less incident points you get, the better your safety rating is. And my goal is to keep that safety rating high. The old Camaros kind of had, a flatter front. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super good at cars, so I will take your word for that just because I really don't know. Oh, we've already had people hit each other. But like I said, my goal this time is just really not to run into anybody, not to get incident points. And then if I can finish better than what I started at about 15th, I'll be happy. And kind of the beginning, part of my goal too is to really take care of my tires. And you'll see at the end I actually start making up some time because my tires aren't as worn as other people's. It's like the guy behind me is trying to get around me, but I know he's using up his right front tire a lot more. So that will help me. Just goal is to be very smooth. I may let him go if he keeps putting pressure on me. Just because, again, I don't want to feel like I'm burning up my tires trying to keep him behind me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's 2 free positions. Yeah, I think I'm going to let him go. Just so I don't feel like I'm pushing this thing too hard. Whoa. Alright, focus. Focus, Grasshopper. I don't know if there's a way to see it. There might actually be in one of the black boxes. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like right here it may show it, but you can tell as you go. You'll hear the guy. Yeah, he is wanting around me, so go ahead. You will see my lap times, though. You can see them in the black box at the bottom right, my last and my best lap time. And, you know, I kind of roughly stay around that 23.7, 23.8. I'll get going a little bit faster here. But you will very quickly see that lap time start to climb as the race goes on. And that's just because I can't hold the turn as well. It's just more of a, you notice based off your lap times, and you can hear your RPMs get lower in the corners. You don't get quite as fast on the straightaways because you can't get off as well. So it's just, you kind of notice it as the race goes on. I'm going to try to be a little bit more aggressive here. See what I can do. Like I said, I'm really worried about my safety rating, so I'm not as worried about finishing place. But I do want to, you know, try to do something at least.
23.65.
And we still got almost just over 30 laps to go, so it is a long race, but I do need to start doing something. So I'm going to see if I can start charging a little bit. Oh, he just made a mistake in front of me. He got on the apron. The apron is the part below the yellow line at the bottom of the track. If you get on that, especially in a corner, your car gets very loose. And what that means is the back end wants to slide around. It's almost like driving on ice. Oh, found the wall. So you see at the top, it says 0 out of 17. I didn't hit it hard enough to get an incident point, but that's what it will look like if I were to get one. It'll say, you know, 2x or 4x or whatever.
23.758.
There's one that I may play. I may do more of a recorded thing on it, or I could stream it, but it's called NASCAR Racing 2003. Excuse me. And actually, the people that made that game also are the makers of this game, and it has tire wear. If you do any of the Gran Turismo series, the harder races have tire wear. So there are some that have it. It's, you know, it depends on if you look for more simulator games or more arcade. If you're looking for your Need for Speeds or your Burnouts, you're probably not going to find tire wear. Come on. Okay.
23.621.
Man, I am struggling this race. I'm going to try to drive it in deeper, which means brake later, and see if that maybe helps me get a few more, because I feel like I've saved my tires pretty well. Maybe I'm going to start picking up spots by doing that, because I am losing a lot of time somewhere.
23.647.
Yeah, there we go. See, I've saved my tires a little bit. Now I feel like I can challenge.
23.704.
See if he decides to get out of my way, or if I'll have to force the issue a little bit. Might have to force it just a little bit. I don't want to hit him, but he's also kind of cutting me off in the middle of the corner.
24.0.
As in, he's sliding higher while I'm able to go lower. There we go. I got a pretty good... Nope, not enough of a run, I don't think. I got that guy behind me trying to get around too, so I might have to get a little bit aggressive here. Oh, he's going to try to pass that guy, so... Doesn't look like it's going to stick. Yeah, he's... Oh. So I just got 4. The guy behind me hit me, and then pushed me into him. So that's not cool from the guy behind me. You know, he's got to understand I'm trying to get around somebody. So you can't just pile drive into me. I've got somebody in front of me. It's sort of the art of racing, where if the guy in front of you is trying to get around somebody, and, you know, we've still got 20, at that point, 25 laps to go, just be a little bit more patient and you'll end up a lot better and have less incident points overall. Because you can see now, I've left him in the dust because I'm quicker. I just couldn't get around that guy. Whoa. Turn. There we go. Yeah. It's, and this guy is really struggling, so my goal is to get around him kind of quickly. He may be going to give it to me since he's kind of struggling. Nope. Doesn't look like, at least intentionally. There we go. I'm going to try to stay underneath him, so hopefully he recognizes that I'm trying to pass. Whoa. Squeezing me down a little bit, which is fine. I need, you know, I'm responsible for keeping my car on the bottom of the track. Oh, he... Just ran into me again. Again, especially when I'm next to somebody, it's like I can't even move if I wanted to. You know, which you saw earlier, I mean, if a guy is faster than me, I'm more than willing to get out of the way. So, you know, if he is legitimately faster, of course I will let him go. I'm going to kind of gauge it here. Yeah, and see, I mean, I'm getting off the corner so much better. It was just I had a car in my way.
23.897.
So, now I got clear track in front of me. Now I can kind of, you know, gather it a little bit and see what I can do. I don't think I'm going to catch anybody in front of me. I mean, there's a, at the bottom right, you can tell the gap is 6.3 seconds. Now it's 6.6 seconds to the guy in front of me. You see the plus sign. So I'm probably not going to catch him. He is maybe a little bit faster, so I'm going to go ahead and let him get around me. And that way I'm not holding him up. I'm not feeling all that pressure from behind. Hopefully no more incident points.
24.412.
Although he got around me and now he's going a little bit slower. Now I got this guy behind me, so. Yeah, some people drive a little bit aggressive. Man, he is. Yeah, he gave me a little bit of bump. So. I'm going to try to cross this guy over because I don't want to lose too many spots. So crossing somebody over is when they pass you coming off a turn, but then you pass them going into the next one, like you switch top and bottom. Man. And I'm clear, but I don't want to go too high because I think he's going to drive it in pretty hard. Yeah, he's driving it in pretty rough. Now the problem with what he was doing, if he would have just fallen in line, he would have been fine. But you see behind him, now he's got to fight for that next spot. And he's really pushing hard, although I think he just got loose. He got on the apron and got loose. So now I got not a lot of pressure behind me. Now let's see if I can go track the 7 car down again. That's going to be the only other car I can pass, so best I can do is a top 10 here. Which, like I said, I'm pretty good at saving tires, so I'm hoping I have something here at the end. He's starting to pull away a little bit, but I'm going to start pushing my car a little bit more. And see what I can do here. Drive it in a little bit deeper, turn a little bit harder, get on the gas a little bit sooner. It's pushing the car harder, but it's also going to use up the tires. But we're getting to about almost 10 laps to go, so no point in saving them for after the race. Although he's still pulling away, so I don't quite know. I don't think I'm going to have anything for him. I might have burned up my tires a little bit fighting those guys. He might just be better than I am at this track. It is what's called a fixed setup, so you really can't change the way your car is set up. You know, the how much tire pressure you have, how things are set up, the shocks and everything. With the more experienced leagues, you get to adjust your car, but not in the rookie leagues. So he's just, you know, he's using better technique than I am, or he's been better at saving his tires since the beginning. So whatever it is, you know, hey, he's a little faster than I am, so no, that's racing. That's sim racing. I'm just not being as smooth as I could be, probably. Whoa. Wanted to go at the wall. That is called understeer, or being tight. When you're talking about oval racing, which is what this is, going around left-hand turns only, it's called being tight. It just means when you hit the gas, your car just goes straight towards the wall. Loose, as I said before, is the exact opposite. You hit the gas, and your back end wants to spin around. So right now, as the tires wear, my car is getting a little bit tighter.
24.153.
Turn. Now it's getting very tight. Thankfully, I only have about 6 laps to go, so I'm not super worried about it. I'm not really worried about losing a position. Just be smart, get good corner exits. So I'll slow down a little bit more going into the corner, but the goal is I can get on the gas a little bit quicker and be faster coming out of the corner, and hopefully that keeps the guy behind me well behind me. He's about, as you see down below, 0.7 seconds behind me. I just want to see that number get a little bit bigger. I'm not so worried about the 7 car in front of me anymore. He's obviously faster than I am, but I just don't want the guy behind me to catch me. Which you see now it's 1.2, so not so worried about it. And we've got 5 laps to go. Come on. Turn the corner. But you can also tell my lap times. My best lap time so far was a 23.5. And my best laps I can run now are almost 24 seconds. So around the entire track I've lost almost a half a second, which in racing is quite a bit. Just from tire wear. Which, let me go to that screen and see if it shows. Oh, it doesn't show tire wear. That's odd. 100%. Maybe that means damage to them? I don't know. But, I mean, I can definitely feel that it's sliding a lot worse. You know, there is for sure tire wear. I can tell that I can't turn as well. Yeah, we do spread out fairly quickly. It's just sort of a syndrome of this style of racing where if you're just even a slight bit faster than this is the last lap. Even if you're a slight bit faster, then you just I'm not sure what in the world. Oh, the 6 car, is he? Okay, the 6 is a lap down. So there's a, I'll show you while I'm here. There's a, on the bottom right, that's relative. That's just showing cars who are closest to me. Blue means that they're a lap down, i.e. I've gone around an entire lap. Red means that I'm a lap down to them. They've gone around another lap versus me. So blue cars you don't worry about just simply because they're, you know, if they pass you it doesn't matter. And red cars usually want to get out of their way because, you know, if they pass you, they're already ahead of you. It's just courtesy to let them around. What have I been going? I've been going, B. So what I'm going to do is just for tonight, just getting back into this, kind of getting used to it. I already see a couple things I want to do for this setup. But I'm going to do one more of the truck races at Daytona. And then I will be back on. It won't be another 2 years. I will be back on again and do maybe more of this or do a different game. Who knows? Trying to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, I'll do one more Daytona truck race. Let me quit this and I will show you the results. Let me switch the stream. There we go. Smooth. And so my I rating went down. It's because I didn't finish particularly well, although I'm not so worried about I rating. Safety rating, which is the one I am concerned about, did go up. And as long as it keeps going up, that's what I care about. And then I did mention, there's only 2 minutes left. Oops, 1 second. Oh, thanks, Allison. So I mentioned this earlier, but I don't know if you guys were on, but the Pickup Cup, which is the one I just registered for, that is an unranked series, so you don't get safety or I rating. It's just a for fun race. If you wreck, who cares? That's why I wasn't so worried when I ran into that guy. It's just fun. And these happen every hour. Now, I don't know how often. I don't know if it's every week or once every couple weeks, but every so often, the track each series is at will change. So I think it's once every. I think it's like every half week, and so you won't be always at Daytona, but for the next couple of days at least, you will be at Daytona. Team I'm not too familiar with. Oh, okay. Not familiar with NASCAR. Yeah, NASCAR it's a very different Le Mans type. Okay. Yeah, so basically NASCAR versus F1 or Le Mans or any of those high performance car series, it's very, very heavy cars. They tend to slide around a lot more. They're much more difficult to drive. But they tend to be able to run into each other more. That being said, I think the general series has gone downhill. But it's just, in general, they can hit each other a little bit. You know, the big difference from a driving perspective is it's just simply a much, 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 much heavier vehicle. And look at this. I am not forgetting this time. Haha, you guys can see the race again. You're good. Now, I read that at first, and then I realized, I don't know if you meant to be honest, or if that just was random, but I figured out what you were meaning. Oh, we lost 25% of our viewership. That's sad. So yeah, it's just a heavier vehicle. They do race at these types of tracks. I'm not really worried because we're in 1 minute. We'll be doing we'll be going to the actual race. But they race at these things. These are called restrictor plate. Daytona and Talladega are called restrictor plate, although that's technically not correct. But the bottom line is they do limit the horsepower the cars are allowed to have, and that's via how much air intake goes into the engine. And so, oh my goodness, we got 5 people. Hi, new person. So they limit the amount of air that goes into the engine. And so because the cars can't go fast enough that they need to brake in the corners or even let off the gas, drafting or following a car, which means you don't have to cut through the air, drafting dominates the speed at these tracks. That's why you see all the cars bunched up. So if you're not in the race, I assume, because I didn't actually click on race, but it just takes you to your individual session. So in open practice, it just throws 12 to 15 or something cars onto the track. But then you go to your race, and it still groups you, but it's like 20 to 24 vehicles. And that is the field that you race against. So I didn't look to see how many people were registered for this, but it's usually over 100 people, especially in the rookie class. And then it just groups you into groups of, 18, 20, 24 cars. So you're not racing this 80 car field, which would be ridiculous. There we go. Oh, and I know what I need to do. Garage. Chassis. I know that's actually chassis, by the way. 16. So that basically what the steering ratio is. I have to turn more to get my car to turn the same amount as if it was lower. That's extremely useful at a track like this because you want more fine control. At a little tiny track where you're turning a lot, if you have a high ratio, you're basically turning your wheel like 180 degrees. So at a small, tiny, what's called a short track, you want a smaller ratio so you don't have to turn as much. But at a track like this, you want a little bit more control. And 3-minute practice. I'm just going to let it go to qualifying, and I'm going to qualify and see where I can end up. Yeah, I won't be... like I said, after this race, I think I'll be done for a night. Just a very, very quick little iRacing stream. Mainly this was to make sure everything works, see if anybody remembered me. But I will plan on maybe starting a little bit sooner or plan on going a little bit later after this stream. Posting clips and things. So I do have something going on a little bit later tonight, which is why I can't keep streaming. But I will make sure the streams are a little bit longer. That being said, this one will end up... almost at an hour and a half, so, you know, not too bad. And hope everybody watching is enjoying it. It's, you know, it's racing, but you get to kind of ride around with the person behind the wheel, so hopefully it's a little bit fun. Hope to do... I'm really getting back into a game called Prison Architect, so maybe I'll stream that as a little bit different. I was also thinking there is a game on the PS2. I was actually watching another Let's Play of it from several years ago, but Gran Turismo 3 on the PS2, which I will be able to... I'll probably have to record it and then do what's a YouTube premiere. So basically, I'll watch it with you guys and I can chat with you. Never forget the squad. Okay, yeah, I might do some Prison Architect then. Like I said, with the GT series, I would have to... Should start qualifying while I'm talking. I'd have to do the premiere, so I wouldn't be actively playing with it, but I could at least, you know, talk with you guys. But I would prefer to actively stream so you can give me instant feedback. I saw the island thing. I don't have the island up DLC, but if it's worth it, I might get it. Have to look into it. Oh. But yeah, I mean, just different things. Just getting back into streaming, see what I like, what doesn't. The one game that's, I don't know if it's still, but forever was very popular to stream that I just simply won't is Minecraft. I've just played that game down to its death, so I have no interest in streaming it. Also, if you and if Allison's listening, give me feedback on the audio. Do I need my mic to be louder, quieter? I'm not actually hearing what the stream sounds like, and all I can hear in my ears is the engine noise. But it seems like you guys can hear me even over the engine, so let me know if that mix sounds good. Do I need to turn one up or one down? Just let me know. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm using OBS, so as long as the audio sounds good, it'll save those settings for every session. So that'll work. And then if I'm recording, it doesn't matter because I'll be recording to two different streams or two different sources, and then I can just mix it after I edit the video. So cool. Thanks, Aiden. Up, up, up. Hold it steady. Let me turn to standings. So, as you can see, I'm probably not going to qualify that well. To be honest with you, qualifying is not particularly useful at this track. And you can see at the top that my time is actually worse this time around. So, yeah, I thought, was that a while ago, Aiden? I did see that. That was pretty cool. I don't even remember. I feel like it was a while ago, but I mean, 2020 seems like 5 days long, so my sense of time could be just warped. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill my truck here, but yeah, I did see that. I thought that was really awesome. I did not qualify well. Cone, die, Cone. Nah, die, Cone, die, Cone. Wall, wall. I did hit the cone. There. Alright. Wheel is straight. Always a good thing to make sure. And you see the incident point where it says I got off track 1x. During practice and qualifying, incident points don't really matter, so. Classic. Oh. Die! I mean, that would be a good thing after, you know, if I get wrecked in a race, get taken out, just attack the cone. I guess to have something, I can put this on my qualifying effort. definitely next stream I'm getting a bottle of water too. Definitely tell them needing one. But I'll just have that playing in the background. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave voice chat off for this. It's not a ranked race. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, you can pretty much get the idea of what people are doing anyway. So 20 seconds left for the start of the race. So big thank you to the I'm assuming there's 3 people watching. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 because I don't know if so the laptop is logged out. So I know that's 1, but I don't know if having it open, like the studio open on my main computer, counts as the second viewer or not. So either way, thank you, Trash Talking number 12. Thank you to the 2 or 3 people that are watching. Definitely appreciate it. Let me grid up. And I will definitely be back on with more of this or more of something. Let me turn that on. The reason, or one of the things I look at, bottom right, there's a remaining time countdown. If that goes directly to 0, that means everybody's on the grid. And that is important because then the trucks will start moving not soon after. So it is good to know. You cannot, I'm trying to shift right now, you cannot shift into first until everybody's on the grid. But you can shift into first before the truck in front starts moving. So. Sitting here. Somebody get your butt on the grid. Rumble, 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 rumble. Rev the engine. I don't know. I don't particularly like to rev on the grid because if there is engine wear, then that just burns up your engine for no reason. If there's not, then who cares? But just to be safe. Alright, once I see a little bit of movement, I go ahead and shift. I don't like to do it too early just in case I do something stupid and run into the truck in front of me, which I've seen people do, never done myself. But definitely seen people do. Somebody fell asleep on the grid.
One left to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
My goal this time is just not to put anybody in orbit.
Catch stop 3. Car.
Oh. Whoa. We got people running into each other already. Oh. Back into third. People weave to warm up their tires. I don't think it actually helps, but... Oh. Everybody who got stuck back in the pits when we were trying to get going. That's all the people zooming by me.
About to go green. Stay focused. Green flag, green flag. In to go, 6 time by.
Whoops. I totally hit the brake instead of the clutch there. So, that was dumb mistake number 1. But, again, at this track, uh-oh. We're wrecking. Don't lift. At this track, with the draft, it doesn't really matter. That didn't take long, though. I see smoke coming from there. I think somebody is trying to wreck, at least. Doesn't look like they did quite yet. Whoa. Whoa. Man, you get on that apron, that car just wants to whip around. I'm kind of staying in the middle just because I'm trying to see what's going on. From my vantage point, which you can tell on the stream, if I'm right behind a truck, which is the best drafting point, I can't really see around them. So if somebody decides to start wrecking, I won't quite know. And there are no caution flags, so we don't all slow down as a group if somebody wrecks. So the problem is, if somebody wrecks, you just have to kind of barrel through it if you want to finish well. And because it's unranked, I mean, there's no point in worrying about your incidents. Whoa! Whoa! They kind of checked up a little bit, slowed down a little bit. So, was able to get around a few people there. Gotta run, gonna go high. Oh! Oh, he dang near wrecked everybody. So now I'm up against the wall. Just riding high. Now, I don't care to be on the high line, but if I have to be. And the problem with being on the high line, if they do start wrecking, it's the wall or somebody underneath me. I have nowhere to go. Man, but we get a good run, but uh-oh. Middle. Oh, no. No. Drive it. Drive it. I got a pit. So there is something called fast repair, but F. Thank you, Hayden. F to pay respects. Oh, there's my pit. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I think that's gonna be it. This is unranked anyway, so let's take a look at the replay real quick. Yeah, if this were ranked and I cared about my safety rating, I would have backed out a while ago, but I wasn't particularly worried about it. So there we go. I'm the yellow. I need to redesign my truck. That's the default skin. What happened here? It was somewhere up there, up in the front-ish area. Let's see if this... Oh, I think I saw it. Is this slow-mo? Yes. So it happens, I think, as it pans back around. I got some others with me. Yeah, see right there. I don't know if 69 hit the wall or if 18 ran into him, but they started the wreck. And then let me see if I have... Do I have a better view? Right, I guess here. Actually, wait. Go back. Where is the view that I want? Chopper. That's the one I want. So, very quickly, I'll take you through one more slow-mo. But the idea was I saw them wrecking, and you'll see down here that as I first see them wrecking, I will get on the brakes a little bit. There they go. They start spinning. I'm letting off. I don't even get on the brakes, do I? No. I just try to charge on through, and then he moves up, which he has to avoid the wreck. And I just drive it on through. 3 almost made it. Let's see. Where's the blimp at? Yeah, not many people made it through. One more from the blimp. I'll show you the whole thing in regular motion. They go up front. Oh yeah, the 18 just got into the 69. And it was pretty much bowling after that. Yeah. I kept it going straight at least. I didn't just slam on the brakes. I kept it going. So I'll take it. Like I said, unranked, so it doesn't really hurt me. If it was ranked, I would have stopped a while ago. But no, well, like I said, I really appreciate it. I'm going to have to hop off for now, but I really appreciate it, Aiden, and only 2 people made it through. Yeah, it was that was a disaster of a wreck. no, I really appreciate you watching. I'll be doing a little bit more. I appreciate Aiden and Allison and random fourth person watching. It's been fun. I'll definitely do it some more. If you want to see it, make sure the bell, I think, notifies you when I go live. So, yeah, thanks again, and I will talk to you later.